We seem to have found ourselves in a tundra. I'm Meeka Nomicon, and this is the Afterlife Library. OXO. The chilling wind pierces through your eyelids. Snow has stopped, it seems. But why are you still alive? Your eyes open to a library that stretches upwards without a limit. So, you're awake. I thought I had to send you to a celestial passage straight away. Wait, celestial passage? Isn't that a passage to heaven? So wait, am I already dead? I mean, I suppose that does make sense. We are in the Afterlife Library after all. Or maybe I'm on the cusp of death, and that's why you haven't sent me away yet? Either way, I think I should probably remain silent. It all has come as quite a shock. I'm sure you understand, right? I understand. I'd be dumbfounded too, if I weren't immortal. You have died in a tundra. The details are hazy, even to me. Huh. Well, that answers that question then. You know, I really feel like I should remain silent. I'm just gonna let you keep speaking. Maybe I'll get all your secrets. It might be shocking to hear, but the only thing alive is your conscience. Of course, the spectre of your body is present too, but only not to damage your psyche further. Oh, well, thank you for your consideration. I mean, I suppose that makes sense. I mean, if our consciousness can't accept the fact we're dead, we're gonna have a lot of, phantom limb situations, right? Where we just expect the body to be there. I'm the substitute for the head librarian, while she is away. But I can try making you alive once more. Wait, are you allowed to do that? Well, I suppose that proves you're not a genie. I'm very much told that's against the three rule laws. You know? I'm not entirely sure. I want the consequences of you playing around with life and death, so I'm gonna remain silent. So, I want you to do something in exchange for your life. Have you heard of the game called Priests and Wizards? I shall remain silent. Who wants to know if I've heard of that game or not? I'm going to assume you do then. I mean, bold assumption. And I'll make it possible for your spectre to draw with this piece of charcoal. If you win, I'll teleport you to an outpost, revived and full of life. My magic is strong enough to accomplish this. If you lose, the celestial passage will welcome you with open arms, gates. Now, let's start. Who would you like to be? I shall be silent. Stranger, I'm not sure you're still with me, spirit-wise. I'll have to end this right now. Farewell, stranger. Oh, it worked! I was wondering whether we could annoy her long enough for her just to send us off straight away. Apparently it does work. If we remain silent, she gets bored of us. You see her lips barely moving before you start floating away. The celestial passage frees you from the ties you had to the mortal world. How did we get here? Okay then, I feel like we got the very neutral situation ending, right? We just remain silent. I know there's 5 to collect, so let's be more proactive this time. Celestial passage? The obsidian gates near the stars. All must pass them after their demise. You have died in a tundra. The details are hazy, even to me. But I'm alive! Not really, no. It might be shocking to hear, but the only thing alive is your conscience. Of course, the spectre of your body is present too, but only not to damage your psyche further. So, are you allowed to bring me back to life? There's nobody to stop me. I want you to do something in exchange for your life. Okay, so tell me more about this game. Certainly. It's a game played by 2 beings on a piece of scroll. You draw a 3x3 grid with charcoal and then decide on your role. Wizards draw cross incantations to strike enemies down. Priests draw heart heal circles to help their allies. Same goes for the game. The one that gets 3 of their symbols horizontal, vertical, or a diagonal row emerges the winner of the duel. Ah, so tic-tac-toe but magical. Gotcha! Wizards go first, as priests are old and slow. Some even call it OXO, because it takes 2 priests to defeat a skilled wizard. And I'll make it possible for your spectre to draw with this piece of charcoal. If you win, I'll teleport you to an outpost, revived and full of life. My magic is strong to accomplish that. If you lose, the celestial passage will welcome you with open arms, gates. Okay, you know what? I want to be a wizard. So I'm guessing then, at least 3 of the endings, one if we win, 1 if we lose, and 1 if we tie. And then we're just gonna figure out what the 4th, or technically 5th ending would be. I'll be a priest then. Here's the scroll. Good luck, stranger. Okay, so let's test my abilities at tic-tac-toe. Okay, where you want to go, priest? Well, good luck to you. I'm going here. You know, I can't remember. Oh, I think I've already messed up. Yeah. Oh, it's not that I've messed up. It's, yeah, I've messed up. We're gonna get a tie. Whoops. I mean, I intentionally did that. This is what I wanted to happen. It's a draw. Since I cannot half resurrect you, let me suggest an idea. I toss a coin, and it'll decide your fate. Heads or tails. You know, I believe in heads. And the man tosses the coin in the air. Don't be cheating now. It's tails, you cheat. There's no way I lost that. Not a lucky day for you. Farewell, stranger. I wonder if a tie always ends up with us losing the coin toss. You see her lips barely moving before you start floating away. The celestial passage frees you from the ties you had to the mortal world. So is that technically a different ending, or the same ending, just a different route there? Okay, let's do this. Do you know what? We're gonna ignore the center one for now. We're gonna start in a corner. Why not? Oh, wait, you don't even want the center either? Okay, I'll go there then. Wait, are you just allowing me to win on purpose? So, the wizard wins. Congratulations. It takes a really skilled priest to manage wizards' attacks. Unfortunately, I wasn't into healing circles in my academy days, as I wasn't into playing as priests either. That's not to say your revival will result in a failure. What I wanted to say, thank you for the experience. You'll be revived at an outpost, healed and wiped of any memory of your being here. Will I ever get to come back though? Strike first, so you can live longer next time, stranger. Hey, we got the wizard's victory! So that does make me feel like the tie ending and the silent ending are actually the same one, so technically I've still got 3 to find, right? Oh! Well, apparently, yes, you just remember that we can return. You again? I know you too. How many times have you been here? I count about 3. Let us play then. Now, let's start. Who would you like to be? You know, now that I saw the end screen for that last one, I actually think the other 3 endings is going to be a wizard loss, a priest win, and a priest loss. Since they made a specific point of actually typing out this is a wizard's win. So we'll get the wizard's loss first. I'll be a priest then. Here's the scroll. Good luck, stranger. Okay, so we've got to specifically allow for us to be beaten. So if I just put myself here, and if I just pop here, come on, you gotta beat me. No! How did you lose to that? No! There's no physically way you should be losing right now. Thank you. So, I win. There's nothing more bitter than defeat. Wizards possess great knowledge of harm and advantageous speed, but they could learn a lot from priests. You have to think a few steps ahead, even if you think you've already won. Don't be smug now, I allowed you that victory. First attack might get into your head and fog your judgment. And what good is a wizard if they cannot think straight? I was like that once, and my rookie mistakes almost cost me an eye. Luckily, I had people around to help me. You, on the other hand, have nobody to help you out of this. Farewell, stranger. You see her lips barely moving before you start floating away. The celestial passage frees you from the ties you had to the mortal world. Okay, so yeah, it is right. It's the wizard's loss this time. It takes 2 priests to beat a skilled wizard. 1 to beat an unskilled one. Thanks. I'll have you know I am the ultimate wizard. You know, I'm gonna prove I can win as a priest, and not only if the wizard allows you to win. I'll be a wizard then. Here's the scroll. Good luck, stranger. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe aim for the corner first. Block you in a little bit. Okay, aim for the other corner. Oh, don't go in the center. Ah, damn it. I mean, it doesn't matter which way I go now. You're gonna win. Oh, crap. Oh, you fool! I mean, I feel like the wizard let me win again. So, the priest wins. Congratulations. It takes a really skilled priest to manage wizards' attacks, and you managed to do just that. Fascinating. Inexperienced priests tie themselves to wizards' first strikes, dancing around them in hopes of staying alive. It takes knowledge to see an opening and strike through. I applaud you, stranger. You'll be revived in an outpost, healed and wiped of any memory of your being here. You know, I feel like now that I won as the underdog, I should be allowed to return with my memory intact. It seems only fair, right? Remember to look out for yourself next time, stranger. I still want to know exactly how I died in the tundra, because you keep speaking as if I was betrayed by someone or left for dead, which is highly possible. But we got the priest's victory. It takes knowledge. Okay, so now all we gotta do is allow the wizard to win, right? If I just put myself down here? Hell yeah! So, I win. Yeah, it's a very hard battle. We really fought to the last square, but you are victorious. There's nothing more bitter than defeat. It takes wisdom to be a priest. Wisdom that you lacked by making me play a wizard. I used to be a master wizard at the academy. In this game too. A minute, a second, or even a fleeting moment. You need time to think about the moves you'll make. And even if you've made the best of it, some things were just never meant to be. The world is unfair and cold sometimes, but I want you to persevere nonetheless. If your soul finds its way back to the world, make the most of your time. Wait, is that a possibility? I'll wait for you here, as I meant to. Farewell, stranger. Because I assumed you were sending me up into heaven. I didn't realize my soul could escape from there. You see her lips barely moving before you start floating away. The celestial passage frees you from the ties you had to the mortal world. Priest lost. Time to think. I felt very judged at the end there. Maybe you should let me read through some of your books. I'm sure then I'll become wise, right? Well, I hope you enjoyed your time here. If you did, please remember to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Other than that, you have a spooky day and I'll catch you next time, guys.